Update on Island Nectar Soy Blend. This puts out a very nice scent. The Island Nectar fragrance, I don't know that it's my favorite, but as far as this particular soy blend variety of Tuscany, it's a good throw. This particular scent though, it really has a stronger peachy undertone that, I don't know, it's not my favorite, but I like it enough that I'm enjoying it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase Island Nectar, but I would repurchase these soy blends. They have their like more homey soy blend jar candles that I've had before that are really nice, but they don't put out as strong a throw as these do. And for breakfast this morning, I'm having my blue butterfly pea flour smoothie that I shared the recipe for in last week's vlog with the Wilderness Poets blue butterfly pea flour thrown in for this color effect. And this stuff is so good. I made it with my homemade soy milk that I've been making in the Soy Bella, and it comes out really, really good. I topped it with coconut, unsweetened cacao nibs, and these, just because I love them. The sour raisin snacks that I got last week, update, they are amazing. They're just golden raisins that are flavored with, quote, natural flavors to taste like watermelon. They're really good. I don't know if you can see them there. But yeah, I was taken aback by how much I like these. They have other flavors I saw last week at Kroger. They have like a berry one, and I think they have a strawberry. They have a mixed berry and maybe a strawberry one. So I might have to get some more of these bad boys this week. They are really good. I recommend them. They are fun. Well, hey guys, what's up? It is the end of the day, and I am going to try and go to the library now really quickly before they close. My book is due. I finished it, and I might be able to pick up another one. I don't currently have a book on hold there, though, but there's one that I think they have that I might try and get. But yeah, I finished The Interestings by Meg Wolitzer, and it started out good. Started out really, kind of pulling you in, and was a little funny and humorous. And then it just sort of dragged on after a while, and the characters kind of started to get on my nerves a little bit. But it was pretty good otherwise. I don't know, it wasn't really that stand out. Well, I was gonna go in, but I'm kind of in a hurry today. I think I'm just gonna drop it off and be on my way. Yeah, I know if I go in the library, I will be in there for hours and hours, and I don't really have the time to do that. It's hard for me to just go in there and grab something and leave, especially if I don't really know that they're gonna have what I think I might want to read. So, better not go into the time warp. It is hot! I'm wearing my Eclipse sun. It kind of is like a kite, but it is the best thing this time of year. It's just like a little triangle poncho that's really lightweight. Because I'm wearing a camisole on underneath this, and it's got these little finger doohickeys so you can get some added protection on your hands from UV. But yeah, this time of year I rely on this thing. I should probably order another one because I wear this a fair amount this time of year. Because Coolie Bar, while it's pretty lightweight and comfortable, it doesn't cut it this time of year. It's too hot, even for that. It gets really hot. It's just the sensation of it being sticky, It's not pleasant to have a lot of clothing on. But I'm really loving my Soy Bella, you guys. It is wonderful. It makes the soy milk so quickly. I was always kind of hesitant to start getting into making soy milk because it's a bit laborious. My understanding is, I'm sure once you get in the swing of it, it's not too bad. It's pretty straightforward. But that thing makes it so easy. It's so much more cost effective than buying the stuff. Plus, you don't have the waste of the containers. I'm going to try making almond milk next. I bought the almonds last week at Costco. I'm going to try making almond milk next instead of buying almond milk. So that's a good way to cut back. Yeah, someone asked me, is it noisy? It does there's a grinding stage where it grinds the beans, and that lasts about, honestly, 30 seconds, and it's a little loud, but not too bad. I mean, if the room's really quiet and once it starts grinding, it kind of will startle you if you're not expecting it, but it's like less than 30 seconds of noise, and then it's quiet. It's really fast, and it just the light just changes when it's ready, so that's how you know it's done. It doesn't ding or anything, I don't think. Maybe it does. I haven't really paid attention. But the soy milk comes out hot because it actually has to heat up the beans and kind of cook them, you know, so they get mushy enough to grind up. But I don't think the almond milk stuff does, like when you make almond milk, I don't think that does the heating up. I think it'll just do it cold. I'm not sure though. I haven't tried anything else. Someone asked if you could make oat milk in it. I bet you could. I don't quite know what oat milk making entails. But I'm sure you could. You can make rice milk. And apparently if you have black beans, like say you're someone who's allergic to soy or you just don't care to use soy, apparently you can use black beans and make kind of soy-free soy milk out of black beans, I was reading. So that's another option. And, you know, you can make cashew milk, any kind of nut milk in there. But it has a separate little basket or canister for nuts and things like that. You can also grind coffee in there. I mean, it's got a grinding function to it. That's what makes the noise when you have the beans in there. So you can grind coffee. You can make fresh coffee in there if that's your thing. I would be hesitant to do that because coffee kind of overpowers the taste of things and lingers while you have to kind of run baking soda through it multiple times to get that out. I made that mistake once when I was a child. I enjoy baking. I don't do it much anymore because I don't have much time, but I was really into baking, and I had powdered sugar, and I put it in a container that previously was storing coffee, and then I made something, and it was a rather laborious recipe, I remember, and it required powdered sugar, and I was so angry with myself because the powdered sugar made the whole thing taste like coffee grounds. It was foul. So I'm a little nervous to go putting coffee grounds in the Casaba Melon. But the other thing you can make in there is soups. Apparently you can make like creamy soups. Possibilities are endless. It is a little difficult to clean. It comes with this like toothbrush apparatus and kind of like a Brillo pad type thing. And specifically when you make the soy milk, the soybeans, they leave like a residue on the canister, and that can clog up the soybella, so you have to get that off right away with a little toothbrush doohickey that it comes with. But that's pretty easy so long as you do it right away. You don't want to like let it sit. But yeah, it's really been a game changer for me, and I look forward to making other non-dairy milks. I was into making almond milk a while ago with the nut milk bag before the soybella. It was like a few years ago, and that just got to be too much, and so I stopped. And I had a yogurt maker for a while, but I ended up giving that to the Salvation Army or Goodwill or something like that, because I just wasn't using it. I was taking up space. But that is, I think I can make yogurt, non-dairy yogurts, obviously with the fresh non-dairy milk. I think I can make them though in my Kosari multi-cooker. Kosari is magic, you guys. Use that thing every day. That, I swear, the air fryer and the Ninja, I use daily. Love them. And yeah, I cook for myself pretty much exclusively. I mean, I don't eat out during the week, mostly because I find that it takes more time than it's worth to eat out. You know, some people end up eating out a lot because they think that they have the idea that it's more convenient, like they don't have time to make food. I find it's faster to make food than to rely on like fast food. I mean, there just aren't that many vegan options for fast food. I mean, I guess there are, but you know, it's whatever. But I find that by the time you like either put your order in or whatever, or go and pick it up, like you could have made food yourself. So I talk myself out of it. Ooh, Costco got in these Sip It Your Way reduced brand cold 1 tumblers, 2 vacuum insulated. This is kind of like my Bubba. 24 ounces, BPA free. This 2-pack is $16.99. Last year, I purchased a cute little water bottle set for kids that had little animals on it that I love to take for traveling. This is a perfect size to go in your bag and for refilling for like on going on the airplane. Because this kind of thing you can't really travel with, but it's the same reduced brand, and I've been really happy with the quality. They also have Thermo Flask kids. These 2 are $13.99. They have a little sippy straw in them. Costco also got in these Chefman cordless glass electric kettles, $29.99, 1.8 liters. The one that my mom has that you see me use over there that has the blue light in it is Kosari brand. We got it on Amazon. And she really loves it, and I like using it whenever I go over there, but I don't know how much the Kosari one is. I can't remember. I think it's similar price point. Oh, Costco also has, by the reduced brand, this wine cooler set. It's a cooler for the wine bottle, and then a little sippy cup tumbler. You get 1 cooler and 2 tumblers for $24.99. That's great for a picnic. Oh, here are those tumblers again, and they have, looks like rose gold and slate gray. And then they also have biggie thermo flasks. That looks like it holds a lot. 40 ounces, $22.99. That's a pretty good value. They're vacuum insulated, leak proof, steel construction. I really like 32 ounces. I find that's the perfect volume. Oh, they also have drink coolers for cans and bottles, kind of like koozies by Reduce. These are really handy in humid places like Texas or Southeast because your can or bottle sweats and it makes a mess. We're here in the bananas because I need bananas, and Costco tip, always go to the bottom because the boxes on the bottom are always more green and versus the one on the top if you don't want them to ripen too quickly. So Costco has the Sun Balm SPF 30. However, this one has fragrance in it, I noticed, whereas the SPF 50 one that I have does not. Yeah, also Sun Balm's mineral sunscreen. Not baby balm, but their mineral sunscreen comes in a white bottle. That also has fragrance in it. Bummer. And the lip balms I know have fragrance in them as well, I think. Aloe, maybe not. Yeah, the lip balms don't. The lip balms are just chemical sunscreens for the lips. They're probably okay. Have you guys tried them? I have enough SPF lip balm to last me a lifetime. The Coppertone Sport SPF 50 spray, unlike the lotion here, seems to be fragrance free. I don't see it listed. Oh no, it has fragrance. Never mind. Bummer, all the sunscreens here at Costco are fragrancy, including the Neutrogena Beach Defense Water and Sun Protection SPF 70. I think this is a popular one. Unfortunately, I've said before, the sprays, they suffer the limitation of not giving a very even application, so a lot of times people burn when they use them, end up spraying more of the air than anything else. And then the fragrance in these is not good in sunscreen because it can degrade on exposure to UV and be very irritating. The combination of fragrance and sun is never a good combination. Here's a good value. CeraVe 2-pack for 20 bucks. That's a good deal. It's probably the best skincare I've seen here so far at Costco. They don't have much, you guys. So I'm over here in Kroger and I'm tempted to get in this fridge with these cakes because it's so hot out. It's nice and cool in here. So from Costco this week, I got the 3-berry blend. Thank you guys so much for letting me know that the berries at Costco and Kroger were recalled several weeks ago. That has been lifted, so these do not pertain to that. But you guys are so sweet for reaching out to me when that happens. I did get a notification from Kroger and from Costco that was the case at that time, and I, at the time, fortunately was not consuming these, so we're all good. And then I went ahead and got the Kirkland stir fry vegetable blend. It's got mushrooms, broccoli, snap peas, and yellow carrots, red bell pepper, and onion. My mom gets this, and it's actually pretty good. Typically, you guys know I get the Normandy blend, but I've had this at my mom's, and I rather like it, so I decided to get it. Oh, it also has water chestnuts. I enjoy those. So frozen mushrooms is probably not the most desirable way to eat them, but they're actually not as bad as one might think. I mean, they're not the best, but in this mix, they're pretty good. So I went ahead and got that. I also, of course, got my bag of spinach, and then at Costco, I got bananas because I'm running low on those, and I've really been into the smoothies in the morning, and I do a third of a frozen banana in the smoothie, so I want to make sure I have plenty of bananas. I just chop them into thirds and freeze them so they're ready to go. Then at Kroger, I got this Casaba Melon. It looked pretty good, so we'll give it a whirl. I got cucumbers. They looked really good. They've been kind of wimpy lately, but this week they looked fantastic. So I got a ton of them. I love cucumbers, very hydrating. I also got zucchini because that's looking really good. Okay, side squash story. You guys know I love Chayote Squash. I don't know what has come over Kroger. They switched up the Chayote Squash to prickly Chayote Squash. It's got these horrific spines on it. I think when I first started eating chayote, one of you warned me about these spines. So I was like, oh, I don't know. Do I want to mess with the spines? I went to grab one. Ow, very painful. And the spines are not great to touch with bare hands. So if you see them in your store, make sure you have a little baggie or glove or something you can use to pick them up with. So I didn't get chayote this week. It was threatening. Dragon fruit. I love dragon fruit. I'm totally on the pitaya game. I love that pitaya powder from Wilderness Poets that I get on iHerb. It makes the most vibrant looking smoothie, so I'm really excited to have some fresh pitaya or dragon fruit on top of the smoothie. I think that'll be delish. Of course, I got radishes, 3 onions, and then my iceberg treat. I call this a treat because it's just so convenient to have it chopped up rather than buying the whole head, that I like to have it. And it fulfills my iceberg love. I got 2 heads of Savoy, and then I got another thing of mustard. I'm not out of the mustard that I currently have. I've got one open in the fridge, and I've got quite a bit of it left. But they're having a really good sale on mustard right now, and they only had one of these spicy browns left, and the sale is going to end like tomorrow, so I figured I would get it, and then I would have it for when the one I have in the fridge goes out, is finished. And these are finally back. My favorite canned green beans, the no salt added French style. These are so good. This particular cut of canned green beans are really good. And I decided to try the strawberry flavor of the sour raisins because the watermelon was so good. So I went ahead and got a box of that. And I'm still burning Island Nectar. I relit that, by the way. It hasn't been burning all day since this morning. Whew, it's really hot. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.